spent years mastering the arcane arts.
Okay. Years mastering the arcane arts, eh? A Neutron or Excavation Specialist? We're gonna go with Excavation Specialist. I am curious if the Neutron actually has a higher win rate. I would not be super surprised if it did. But Excavation is good, because you're dredging, and it does a lot of dredge synergies. That's just a better card. Oh! Gray Sage Parrot? Oh, why is it against very good cards? It's not Slime Scale. I'm taking a Parrot over a Slime Scale. But Polymorph Jellyfish. Ooh. Polymorph Jellyfish. And I don't even have a big spell yet. This is the problem. This is the problem. What if I take a Gray Sage Parrot and then I don't have a big card? Huh? Obviously, I'm going to take big spells always. Obviously. But the Jellyfish is so safe. It's just a 5-mana Assassinate. And sometimes a lot better. Now we're going to be guaranteed to get only bad cards. Is Bubbler good enough? Especially against Warlock? You know, Bubbler's win rate is like the highest win rate ever in like the history of win rates. We already have 2 3-drops. Did it? Darkseer. Ruined Orb. Ooh! It's a Rune Orb. I know it's a Rune Orb, but I really want the Asheron Sweeper. Because we started dredging. It's a Rune Orb. I know, I know. Shuffle the map to the Golden Monkey into your deck. I don't know if there's weird combos we can do with it. Freeze all enemy minions. Oh, Varden's not bad. Yeah, I'll take a Varden. Varden is like a Snowfall Guardian Copium. I mean, it's a much earlier Snowfall Guardian. How about that? Conjure, yes. Okay, this is clearly not a Stormwind Champion deck, so is it an Elven Archer deck? I can't take Elven Archer in good conscience. Ruined Orb. 2 Ruined Orbs, that's quite good. We have no Frost spells yet, but it does draw a spell. So that's pretty good. Frantic Hippogriff is just good for living, and living is good. I think it's still Frostweave though. Just like we want to draw our spells. Well, we have no dragons. We're just gonna get this Queen of Shara eaten again, aren't we? I see it. I see it happening. We have all these Ruined Orbs too. It's great. Like, it's just gonna all get eaten though. We kind of need a 3. We don't really need a 3. Like, Big Ol' Whelp is good. Gorilla Bot is also good, but not anywhere near as good as Big Ol' Whelp. We need 2s, says Magisto. Do we? Do we really need 2s? Bubbler's pretty much a 2, unless you're against Demon Hunter. Pelican Diver's a 2. We don't really need 2s. I'm not that desperate for a Fairy Dragon. Problem with the Whelp is it's poorly statted. Yeah, it's true. Problem with Gorilla is we have only 1 mech. Sorry, we have no mechs. Literally 0 mechs. This could be Fairy Dragon here over Cho and Yeti. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Fairy Dragon. Yes. Asher on Sentinel. You're good. I don't think I want to Azure Drake. I have a lot of, like, the deck is quite big already. Stormwind Guard kind of requires us to be on the board. Is it Razor Mage? No, Stormwind Guard is just better than Razor Mage. Lightforge ADWCTA and Solo ADWCTA are two different persons. Lightforge ADWCTA cares more about curve. We're a mage. We're a mage that wants to play Rune Orb on 2. Like, we're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. Unless we're not. I'm gonna take Stormwind and push the curve down. I think that's the way to go. I know I said push the oh, Rune Orb is fire, right? Nope, Rune Orb is arcane. We have no fire spells. I'm not taking a Blood Guard. Not doing it. I have too many 5s. Press towards Pyromancer. We'll get it somehow. There we go, first flame. There we go, Arcane Overflow. That is our first 5 mana and above spell. But we have 3 Rune Orbs and we have 1 Ethereal Conjurer. We're like, okay. Oh, just more of these, huh? Shambhala is a card. Snip Snap is not really a card. We do need a 3. Belinda, draw 2 spells. Swap their costs with this minion's stats. Well, that's no good. Our spells are tiny. But Belinda is not for this deck. Snip Snap is a 3-drop. Chenvala can happen. Like, we can do Chenvala. But I think Snip Snap is better. I'm gonna do Snip Snap. Chenvala is also a 3-drop? Yeah. But, like, Snip Snap is a better 3-drop. I'm gonna take it as a 3-drop. Like, Chenvala with First Flame, Rune Orbs, like, it could work. Snip Snap can be a backup big card. Yeah, that's true. We're just gonna go with Snip Snap. It's just a 3-drop. Easy 3-drop. Oh, the Clumsy Courier was great for us last game, but I'm not doing that with no big spells in our entire hand. Except an Arcane Overflow. So we're gonna do Slime Scale, that's another 3, that's fine. And now we just need 1 4 and a bunch of 2s and we're set, and big spells, of course. I know that's a big spell, but that's not a big spell. This is a 4. This is a 4, which is fine. And then we just need 2s or big spells. 2s or big spells. Pelican Diver is pretty much a 2. We don't have mechs, really. I mean, we have some mechs, but we don't really have mechs for Mecha Shark. And Pelican's a 2. Multicaster is probably the best card here. We have Arcane and we have a Fire, but I don't think we can afford to be more greedy on the draw. I think we need to worry about the fact that we have 2 2-drops, and so Bubbler's a 2-drop, Pelican's a 2-drop, another Pelican's a 2-drop. And we only have 2 more cards left. Frickin' hate Blizzard, but it is definitely the best card here. And it is a Frost spell, so we can draw a Frost spell now sometimes, so that's good. And it is a big spell, so this Parrot can repeat something. Combos with Varden, too. Does it combo with Varden? Oh, on turn 10. Alright, fine. Now, after this, 1 more big spell or 2-drop. Of course. We don't get a big spell. We don't get a 2-drop. Okay. How many mechs do we have? 1. Imagine if you played 3 Snip Snaps, then you played a Mecha Shark, and you just start popping the Snip Snaps. That's our only one. It's Blowtorch. We unfortunately don't have a Mecha Shark deck. Alright, well, our deck curves out. It might not look like it, but we have 2 2-drops, 2 Pelican Divers, and 1 Bubbler. That is curving out. We also have plenty of 3s. We have exactly 4 4-drops. And we have 1, 2, 3... Like, we curve out. We also have 2 5-mana spells, Arcane Overflow and Blizzard. Grey Sage Parrot cannot cast Arcane Overflow again. I mean, it can, but we don't really want it to. But it can do Blizzard, and we have 4 Discover spells. Blizzard is a Frostbow, hooray. Yep. Shroom Shriek says, why not? It targets enemies? Oh, does Arcane Overflow only target enemies? Arcane Overflow is good.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Knowledge is power.
Try to get a 2 or a 1. That works. How many wins do you think this will go? Says Brand New. I trust in the RNG. I think this is a 12-win deck. I don't think it's actually that good, but I think we're going to go 12 wins. Also, I want to play Diablo Immortal, and I know this is going to just stretch it out until it's like past midnight. And I'm like, what about Diablo Immortal? And the game is like, no. Yes, you hero power.
Follow me. No, that's not right.
I mean, we just lost 2 cards to his hero power, but at least it dealt 6 damage, I guess. This guy's just playing a better version of what we're doing. Not fair. We could just ping it ourselves.
A fine purchase. Quit distracting me.
I do not like that mech.
Maverick's fleet is ready to rock.
You cannot quell our flames.
Time runs out.
I will use it next turn. Alan says, I thought ADWCTA was going to stream it tonight. No, we're playing Arena tonight. Who wants to watch? Like, here's the thing with Diablo. All Diablo games, even Diablo Immortal, which is like the least Diablo of the Diablo games, it's not that fun to watch. I think it could be fun if we're doing like a big PvP battle or something, but I don't think it's exciting to watch just its normal PvP yet. I don't think it's exciting to... Oh, Pingu. Yeah, okay.
You want it? I got it.
Gonna throw them all in anyway. Good. Am I stacking or am I not stacking? I feel like I shouldn't stack, but he's just gonna play something gigantic. You know what? Even if I stack, I don't think it'll work.
I'll get him.
How did the first run do, Barry? The first run went pretty far. It went like 8 wins. And then it met up with 2 press tours back to back, and we did not win. He's gonna kill the 6-4. Oh, he's not gonna do the 3-2 in it? Cool.
It is not your time yet. It takes pride to look this good.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Rip. GG.
You are something else.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise!
Show him the Ashara. Let him know that he had no shot in the long game either. We didn't just smork him down. Oh, hey, look, it's the whole gang. It's the whole gang plus Talon who quit. Like a quitter who quits. Could have used you, Talon. Could have used another clan member. Especially because I know you know like certain games.
Will prevail. Knowledge is power.
And I also know you got a big wallet that if you wanted to spend it, you could have been our whale. But it's okay. We don't really need whales. We just need active players who actually play and are at server level. Like, this game is actually very bad to whales. I do not recommend anybody spends any serious amount of money on this game. Like, to the extent that I ever recommend it, freaking builder. To the extent that I ever recommend you spend any money on like mobile games and like, you know, just games that have microtransactions that are almost endless or just kind of ridiculous. Even in those cases, like even if you are a whale and you have thousands of dollars to spend, Diablo Immortal is like the worst game you could possibly spend your thousands of dollars on. Now, it's probably the best mobile game on the market, but it's extremely bad for whales. Like, people are all complaining about microtransactions and whatever, but they don't get it. They don't get what Diablo Immortal is doing. Like, the people getting hurt by microtransactions are whales, not regular players. And grinders. But grinders are getting hurt by the grind wall more than the microtransactions. Or, like, the combination of the two, I guess.
The wails of these cowards kill me.
Might as well do that. I needed to... I feel like he's gonna do this, right? So then it doesn't matter what I had put out. Right? So that was all precisely right. It went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. And I know he doesn't have a 2-drop, but if I play a 1 and a 2 right now, I'm kind of locking myself in for the next turn. So I'm gonna pretend he has a 4-drop. Why did Dred stop streaming so early? Dred's had to go pick up his parents. He's going to the airport. There are some things in life more important than Hearthstone. It's unfortunate. I don't like it either. But it is what it is. Dred's had to go play Fall Guys without us. I don't know if I'm friends with Dreads on Steam. To check. Oh, we forgot about Merps. Merps has been offline for an hour. I really do think something's wrong. Like, this is super not normal, you know? Yeah, I mean, I just don't care. I honestly just do not care. I'm gonna get some face damage off it. Like, if he wants to ping, get a little whatever, he's not even pinging. It's like, why would he ping? Wait, didn't I play the card that was supposed to draw my ice spell? Oh no, it draws a card, and it could have been the ice spell. I see.
What to do? What to do?
I just thought it gave me the ice spell. That would be a little OP. Got it, got it, got it. I almost want a snowman over a flame strike. I'll take a flame strike. We're not really winning the board right now.
Time runs out on me.
Shiva.
You cannot quell our flames. Job done.
Boosting up my flame strike. In case he plays something with 6 health or something. I don't know. I don't plan on actually using the flame strike this next turn. Yeah, definitely not using the flame strike. That's cool.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Should have put it in the middle, I guess. You could copy the 6-mana snowman with the parrot? Yeah, but I could copy this arcane overflow with the parrot. Or, you know, I could do something like this.
want it? I got it.
What? That seems unnecessary.
Go away. Side effects? No. Trust me. It is not your time.
King's honor, friend.
Honor guide me.
Oh, that's no good.
For my ancestors! Let's see, what do I take?
Got my card advantage. Oh shit.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Well, shit. Shitty shit. Ah, we're playing the card advantage game. Now we gotta wait for a shard to trigger.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Interesting.
For pedicures. I can't do that.
Counter, they need Rune or Amulet to come back? Yup. I agree. They kind of know. They feel like it feels like they know, like, or they think that they have a not as big deck. He's out of good cards? Yeah. He has one that he's holding on the far left, and then he's just top decking.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Mm-hmm.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
GG's. The one time that you play the weapon. I know we all wanted to see the Colossal, but that was the lethal on that turn. Yeah, you can't not take the lethal play. Join the Resistance says, I didn't notice the lethal well played. Yeah, I didn't know what those cards did. It's probably one of the... I've probably seen them like 3 times in my entire life, right? Like looking at it and being like, huh, that's interesting. I guess that's not the pick because one is so much better than the others. But here, I'm like, huh, the math actually adds up perfectly.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Knowledge is power.
Wow, both of our 2-drops. Couldn't have been one of our 3 1-drops, huh? Especially against the warrior? Bubbler?
You cannot quell our flames! Burn to cinders!
Everything is bad.
To gnaw on.
It's fine, that probably wasn't terrible.
Don't let them harm the air!
Oh, come on. We're 2-0. Why is he playing like we're like doing a lot better than 2-0?
You are not welcome here.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
I'm setting up the Stormwind champion. He thinks I'm setting up a Flame Strike.
Old scrap is another old server.
Cool. Oh.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Activate Queen. Yeah. We are, like, the problem is we're still losing, right? Like, we are going to lose. He still has a weapon, he still has mana, like, we can flip the board, but we're gonna lose. So I want to use my crap first, like the Stormwind champion. And then I'm gonna flip the board, and then I'm gonna Queen to make, yeah, like, he just inefficiently used this card, that is fine. He throws it into the 7-1, he uses face on the 6-1. We are all good. Oh. Fine, that's fine. That could be a very good card, and he made it not a very good card.
It is not your time.
We will rebuild from the ground up.
That is fine.
Free your spirit.
Okay. Like, we don't need Queen to get really ahead on this board.
Give me your best shot.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
The wails of these cowards chill.
Love the cold!
Free your spirit.
Cool. Mini swipe happening.
Whoa, legendary!
Thanks for the sub, Black Wolf. 66 month. Look at that Diablo number right there. Got goat, got goat. Okay, not quite.
Time runs out on me.
Guess it's arcane intellect.
Free your spirit.
Maybe it was arcane intellect. I don't know. If he clears me here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Of course. Of course he gets it in the perfect order.
A fine purchase. Who wants to rock with me?
No, that's not right.
Guess what dropped?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's not fine.
Back to work.
Wait, really? Why would he do that?
I've got exotic wares and funnel case.
I don't understand. Why wouldn't he just attack face? Yeah, I don't think he realized. Maybe he realizes now.
Build more time.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Uh-huh. GG.
You are something else.
Who was something else? Alright, so he misplays and we win. We probably would have won even if he didn't misplay, but it would have been a lot closer. It would have been down to a top deck war. And we have really big cards. I don't know if he has really big cards. Guy's such a bad player. It's 2-0, you know? He just didn't know the card. I didn't know the card. I was like, oh, this isn't a problem. And then I hovered over it and I was like, oh, no, this is a problem. This is a huge problem.
Jaina versus Deathwing.
Embrace the chaos.
Knowledge is power.
Hey, brand new, are you still watching? Or are you actually dead? I guess she's dead. Everybody's dead now. Brand new is dead. Merps is still not back. He's been offline for 2 hours. I don't think this has ever happened since the launch of Diablo Immortal.
You cannot quell our flames.
Like, I'm worried about him. I mean, it is Friday night, you know, maybe he got a life. But I don't think so. And I think even if he got a life, he would have been spoon farming, you know? Killerfish says, is that the first time you've seen the random weapon be the sunken weapon? Yes. This is the first time I've seen that sunken weapon, period.
All charged up. Hello, hello, hello.
I'm not going down without a
Burn to cinders! Fireball ready!
Playing the long game like this deck is supposed to be played with the Queen of Shara in our hand. We have a Rune Orb that's going to give us 2 spells. We'll drop another spell. That's fine. Finally uses the coin. I mean, that's...
It is not your time.
Those suck? Yeah, but I got First Flame, which deals 4 damage for 1 mana, and it'll come with a Second Flame, and I can play Queen of Shara. Missed Varden combo? Missed Varden.
I make this look easy.
Okay. I mean, yes, he can top deck that, and there's nothing we can do. Oh, come on! Like, I can't even use my Second Flame or get this Queen of Shara out. Oh, and here's the Varden. Like, of course. Of course, here's the Varden.
By my calculations, you would need to chill out.
Like, I almost want to Second Fire my own crap. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't Second Fire my own crap.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Melt it down.
Oh. I wish this could cost 5 mana or more.
What to do?
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide! Feeble prawns!
Time runs out on me.
Alright, he has only top decks. I can Grey Sage Parrot another over whatever the hell that thing is.
This will break you.
On wings of evil.
Yeah, I don't need.
I don't really know why he's still playing. We have 41 damage showing on the board.
This is the end of all things!
Yes, this is the end of all things. We got our combo off while having a dominant position on the board. Like, we didn't need that to win. We were winning really hard. We just used that to seal the game because we had no other plays to make. Like, don't think that Ashara won the game. Ashara could have been a 5 mana 5/5 and we would have won that game.
Jaina versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
Knowledge is power.
First Flame is absolutely insane, but you remember when Hunter had a card that was 1 mana deal 1 damage and did the same thing?
Melt it down, lock it up.
I mean, that was the same as any other 2-drop. Okay.
Melt it down.
Okay. Gonna trigger it anyway. I wasn't sure this 1/1 would even live. Aw, he couldn't hero power. See, it's having an effect already.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Okay, once I top deck 1 more spell, we can start First Flame and using the spell. Really?
Fishing is so relaxing.
It was dealing damage to a random enemy. We still have First Flame. Just gonna go full tempo. Because now we do 2 First Flames, right? With the Ashara.
Yes, you are.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He doesn't need to see the Ashara. We've won that game. Five zip, let's go. The Hunter card could go face, couldn't it? Yes, the Hunter card could go face. But that's just like saying, oh hey, like 2 mana deal 3 damage could go face. But if it can't go face, let's make it 2 mana deal 6 damage. This is not how it works. It's not that much more powerful to be able to go face, even in Hunter. This deck is just... I mean, our deck is bullshit. It's just a lot of bullshit. It's also good. I predicted 12 wins, but it also can just like totally die on you, right? We've been getting not unlucky, but it is not just possible, but probable that this deck gets less than lucky. How much gold do I have? I don't know. I used some gold on Mercenaries back in the day when it came out. So I don't have as much gold as I used to, but it's starting to go back up.
Weld it down, lock it up.
Use your hero power again. I made it 3 mana.
I have things you never knew you wanted. Melt it down.
Wait, what even happened? What card just disappeared? You guys notice that? I wasn't even paying attention. Snip Snap? Oh, Snip Snap. Yeah. Oh god, what? So he wants this to go into the end game. I mean, we kind of do too. Oasis is so good, free water alley. I mean, it's not free. You have to use a card and spend 3 mana on it. So it's like a 1 mana off of a water alley.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I must choose.
For the Kirin Tor.
I wonder what this guy has in his deck. He's built the entire deck together to, like, get to the end game, right? I'm guessing he has ridiculous crap. Yeah, this is a 5-0 warrior.
That step was your last.
For the Kirin Tor.
Like, we're coming out ahead so far, but I don't know what ridiculous cards he has in his deck. We haven't drawn our ridiculous card yet.
Looking for a new weapon?
I wonder.
Are we gonna do Snap Freeze with the Blizzard combo or Wildfire? I think we gotta do Wildfire. Ice Blood? Why Ice Blood? Ice Blood is terrible. For the lulz.
Time runs out on me. For the Kirin Tor.
We are not gonna do it for the lulz. We actually only have 2 spells left in this deck.
The Queen's throne is forbidden!
I've got exotic wares and funnel cakes.
Oh, that didn't count. I still want it here, because I want him to spread, right? I'm trying to Blizzard this next turn.
It is not your time, you cowards.
Interested?
That many have time to get ready.
Okay, we have like double his cards, we're on the board, we're putting pressure, we have combos, we don't have the Ashara in our hand, which is very annoying. But we can Blizzard Pelican, and then follow it up with Grey Sage, whatever.
Be free!
Grab your shield! It's a riot!
Okay. Can't be frozen, that's fine. Don't need to freeze it. Super Collider.
Interested?
Free your spirit.
You cannot quell our flames!
Time runs out on me.
We still have a first flame.
I won't
Arcane
go down
Overflow.
without a fight. Everyone, grab a drink!
Okay. Now we can Grey Sage Parrot and like do it again. Like, I don't really care if he could try to Super Collide into one of these.
Ew! Clean up this mess.
Uh-huh, too late.
Go down without a fight.
GG.
You are something else.
GG. He wanted to play the long game, he built his deck for the long game, but he did not have enough stuff. We didn't even play our Ashara. We did not play our biggest endgame card. And we were so dominant. That is the power of generating, of discovering spells. Was Jellyfish lethal if you did it to your 1/1?
Jaina versus Jaina.
Knowledge
I don't
is
know.
power
I don't
of
think
the
so.
very best kind.
Because, yeah, like it'll buff your orb by 2 damage. But if we had the damage, still needed to get through the taunt. Like, no. Am I throwing it all? No, I gotta keep it 3. Let's keep it 3. It's a good 3. We only have 2 2s, so. Alright. We may lose this game. This is a very losable game. Very losable game. We just skipped our turn 2. We didn't have a turn 1.
An incredible discovery.
He did not have a secret to draw. That's really fortunate.
Fellow man. No, that's not right.
So we gave up 3 tempo. He gave up 1, but he also missed a card.
Quell our flames!
Come on. That was all in a celebratory mood, too.
I'm not going down without a fight. No waves can sink this ship.
That's a 4-mana spell.
Firebomb ready!
He's gonna save a card. That's fine.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Never back down.
Okay, that works. Alright, fine.
Melt it down!
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise!
Alright. Burn some of his resources. Did he not realize that wouldn't work?
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Bow before your queen!
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
He doesn't have a flame strike, or he would have used it.
You want it? I got it. For the Alliance!
Feels like a win.
You are something else.
Generating spells. Too good. "7-0." Told you guys, 12-win deck. Definitely has the potential, right? Like, you see it. When it goes off, it just goes off. And this was a game in which we just pinged his face on turn 2, too. And then he curved out, and on turn 3 he played a 2-drop and boosted his 1 mana deal 4 damage card, which killed our
Knowledge is power.
3-drop that would have gotten a Divine Shield, right? So it was like about as good as he could possibly hope for on that whole exchange. And we still were very safe on our healing. Like, he took care of our lifesteal too. We didn't get any lifesteal out of it. We prevented a fireball, but the fireball wasn't enough to finish us.
I must choose.
Oh, good. This went from a very iffy start to like a god start potentially. Because he full mulliganed. He may not have a 2-drop. Yeah, he has a 2-drop. Okay.
I've got exotic wares and funnel cakes.
Fine. Wait, what? No way. If he has a bunker sergeant, would have played it last turn.
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
Oh.
My blood boils for war.
Sucks for him. No, I'll let him trade. I need this to freeze more later.
I wonder.
Like, this is pretty good. You know what? This is just a pretty good
Quit
freeze.
distracting me.
No, but I have nothing to play. Now I can ruin Orb and Slime Scale the next turn. This is just a pretty good freeze.
By my calculations, you need to chill out. Time runs out on me.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Oh, really? Did he protect his 1-3? He does not protect his 1-3.
Quit distracting me.
Already attacked.
Oh, that's desperate. But he's desperate. Oh, cool.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Quit distracting me.
Fine.
Quit distracting me.
Light the fuses!
That is all fine.
I'm not going down without a fight. Pull her up.
He's going pretty slow, yeah. He is going slow, but I gotta go slow too, because I don't have a win condition until turn 10. Like, you guys see this. I almost want to just ping his face so that if he armors up, we're still fine, but yeah, I figured he'd have, like, other stuff.
Power.
That is very annoying. Very, very annoying. That is very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, I don't need.
Super Collider, great. I think Queen Ashara is triggered now.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Time runs out on me.
He can't use his face actually to hit anything because we dealt too much damage. He can't Deathwing or he's dead. I don't know what he's gonna do. Alright, 8-0. Told you this deck was gonna make me go all the way to 12 o'clock. Heavy Plate and Shield Shatter. Wouldn't that remove his shield and then we just ping him?
I'll make my own fortune.
Knowledge is power.
This is too good. I'm keeping it. Okay, one more fish for it too.
A fine purchase.
Job done.
Alright. That's pretty much a 2. Another list is dang, was I the only person that had 12 wins on prediction? I don't know. I said 12. I could have just pinged that and then the Reef Walker would have handled it. Wait, what? Holy shit. So, I think we've lost this game.
Fellow man. No.
I don't know that we like 100% lost it, but we probably 95% lost
You
it.
got the wrong guy, pal.
We're just gonna stop any damage that's coming. Like, we will inefficiently use our cards. We just need to start stopping damage. There's nothing else here. Then we need to Ashara and really hope we get the one of the healing ones. There's 2 of them, I think. Ah, shit. That's not good.
Quit distracting me.
You want it? I got it.
Job done.
This guy has played a synergy card every single, like, play. He's down to 3 cards. Yeah,
Quit
I mean...
distracting me.
Time runs out on me. We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
I'm taking 2 more damage, but it's fine. Oh, yes.
A fine purchase.
That is exactly what I wanted. He is now dead. Even if he kills it now, we have 24. Like, what's he going to do? He only has one card, and we don't really care if he spreads.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
Alright. Kinda care. Kinda care.
Exotic bread and funnel cakes. I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
Why Blizz over Cone? It's so we can parrot next. Setting up the parrot. Because we need to keep everything he has frozen.
Interested?
It is not your time yet.
You still get an extra turn of freeze out of using the cone first? Yeah, but we're not actually squeezing out any more tempo. And you get the parrot out first, which is tempo. Like, think about it. If you cone, then you blizzard, then you parrot, your parrot comes out on turn 3. And you're not actually getting a bigger minion out on turn 1 as what we did. Right? Because we got 1 minion out. You would have gotten 1 minion out that had 1 more attack. Like, who cares? And that misses 1 turn in which your parrot could be hitting face before he draws something or just to finish it first. I know. So don't just use the cone for the sake of using the cone, right? The cone is not good compared to the blizzard. You want to make sure you establish the fastest tempo possible. Whew. No losses yet. We're getting to the super elite areas. But you guys see what that Hunter did, right? Like, it was a highly synergistic deck, but it was also a very fast deck. That Hunter was a Hunter. It ran out of steam exactly when it should. It put the pressure on. It had all those combos, but not at the cost of becoming this bloated late game thing.
Jaina versus Arthas.
I'm sorry, Jaina.
There's nothing I should worry about, right, Arthas?
You guys want this? You guys want to do this combo? Let's do this combo. I didn't give you guys this combo the last game because I wanted to save the parrot, but we'll do it this game. We just need to draw not absolutely terribly. Because we could try to trade everything away and get it, like, for the paladin, but this is fine. Just hate doing this, because I really want to coin the Prestor here, right? But whatever. We're just conceding the board to him and coming back with the Arcane Overflow into Theron.
Let's see, what do I take? You cannot quell our flames!
We're just gonna let him do whatever he wants.
Burn to cinders!
Weld it down, lock it up.
No hero power.
Mind if I
Ah. So happy about it too.
melt it down? The wails of these caverns chill me.
Let's see if this combo does what we need it to do. What, does he have a Knight Captain?
Act now!
Like, look at these decks. You know?
The light dims, but we fight.
Job done. Job's done.
Nine-win paladin that drafted 3 secrets is scary.
Queen's trove is forbidden.
It is very scary. I am scared.
Mind if I roll need?
Well, that was random.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Job done.
It's Galloping Savior. After your opponent plays 3 cards in a turn, summon a 3/4 steed with taunt. I'm gonna kill this one. I just have to not play 3 cards in a row. That's actually kind of hard. My deck generally wants to play 3 cards in a row.
I hope this fits on the ship.
It is not your time yet.
I think I play 3 cards in a row, and then I first flame it and use up the secret.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
With every step, the light guides you. Free your spirit. Time runs out on me.
The Xavier says, by the way, can I ask you to take a moment to credit Blowtorch stopping a lot of hero powers lately? Yeah, it's been real good. I totally admit to it.
You want it? I got it.
Pull her up.
Time runs out on me.
Job done.
It's all top decks. If he has a buff, I want him to use it now. None of my minions are particularly vulnerable. I have a whole handful of stuff that can deal with it.
Yeah,
I don't need.
The courage of man shall not fail!
What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
I got the snowman for card advantage. I'm trying to think of how I lose this game.
What adventure are you up to today? Have fun in the dead mines.
Reporting for duty.
Defiance, huh? Well, you showed them.
Should be good. Yeah, showing 19 damage. He cannot honorable kill anything, even if he gets the dragon. None of this works for him.
Reporting for
GG.
duty. The battle is over. You win.
Just in case. Okay. Survived that. Didn't need a Shara. Just plain old mage generating. We didn't even generate anything super ridiculous. We just controlled his actions. And, I mean, we did the parrot thing, right? That's what really got us ahead. But after the parrot thing, we really relied on our other cards to stabilize. Ended up with a lot more card advantage. Ended up having plenty of health. And the deck held up. No Ashara to save us. Shrimpur says, Addict, what is your favorite class? Well, it used to be Warrior. But then when the micro just hit, whenever the Warrior was actually playable, it was, like, weird. So, I don't know. I generally like all the classes that ping. Those are all good classes. So probably Druid. Warlock's hero power makes it interesting, but it affects the game kind of too much. Priest I just hate in terms of the actual gameplay. I think they went in a totally different direction with Priest than what I was hoping for. Hunter's okay, but again, the hero power really warps it, so it's like Warlock, where they're interesting classes, but they would never be my favorite class. Because, you know, I like the Yeti. Like, what is the Yeti class? The Yeti class are the classes with pings. Arguably also Paladin, right? But I've never been a huge fan of Paladin. Shaman's just weird. I do not like Shaman. I've never liked Shaman. I do not like Rogue. I've never liked Rogue. Even though Rogue is a ping class. Like, I just don't like things that are too weird. Like, Mage is good, Druid is probably best. Demon Hunter's fine, too. Warlock is best. If you like Warlock, you like Warlock, you know? None of the other classes are even remotely similar to Warlock. Would you like them to ban Glaciate? I mean, in that it is way too random, yes. I want them to control all the RNG, really, from Discover. Like, and make it based off offering rates. If they do that, then there's nothing wrong with Glaciate, right? Because the whole problem is just Glaciate into Abomination.
Knowledge is power.
And when you break that, who cares about Glaciate? We're 10-0, now we're facing the Warlocks. Bad things are about to happen. Bad thing. I like how he didn't even go face. He was so happy with my my decision to play the to basically throw in the Pelican. He just like didn't do anything afterwards. He was just like, this is good. I don't want to coin out the Spirit Healer, but I can't feed him a Reef Walker. We're just gonna have to top deck our way out of this. Just gonna have to top deck our way out of it. So Ashara just needs one spell to function after this Arcane Overflow, which we are playing on turn 5 no matter what. Second hero power so far for him. Is he gonna do nothing? Oh my god. Oh, and a Varden. No, that's okay. We'll... We'll Reef instead of Varden, because I don't need to freeze that. He just hovered over his hero power again. He wants to tap again. Well, that's 6 mana, right? That card? I think it's 6 mana. It's not Infestation setup. It's the minion that sweeps it all and creates a big thing. It's fine. Yep, this one, the Hollow Abomination. That's fine. I don't really care. It's like a mix of not caring and nothing really I can do about it, you know? To freeze it, see what he actually puts out, but no, I'll trade.
I wonder.
We have plotted long enough. Now we run.
We will rebuild from the ground up.
What to do?
I hope this fits on the ship. Bow before your queen.
Save Giga into Warlock has a lot of ways to clear it. Yep. I mean, it's still good. It freezes everything, right? But I just don't need it right now. If he saves Giga, the guy will know it's Giga. Not really. He put up 2 walls. There's a lot of things that'll like be shitty against the walls. He'll suspect it's Giga.
We're going on a dangerous voyage. You in?
That is not cool. Very not cool. Now he's gonna dredge it up. So we're gonna have to essentially survive 3. If he doesn't have dredge, it's just a Yeti. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he has dredge. He's a 10-0 Warlock, but he doesn't have it on this turn. Oh, that's really good too.
want it? I got it.
Alright, starting to hit his face. Let's see what he can do.
The courage of man shall not fail!
Okay. 2 cards, killed 1 thing, weakened a bunch of others.
Turning tides.
3 cards, killed 2 things. Good. Looks like we're about to win the game.
Don't burst my bubble.
We have lethal next turn. We can Gigafin to remove anything he puts in his board. Now we definitely have lethal. Got a heal. Can't tell if we won because he drew poorly or because he played poorly. I don't know. But he did not have the combos. He set up his 1 combo and then he didn't have anything else. He's just like trying to like you could tell, right? He's got a lot of ways to do stuff, but nothing came together for him except that 1 thing. And we were ready for it. I knew exactly what was coming. I knew exactly what I was gonna do. I knew exactly what I was setting up, my own stuff. And you know what? This Gigafin? Completely worthless. Did not matter at all in this game, which is a 5 mana 5/5. I'm not saying Queen Ashara didn't win us a few games in this run, but most of the times that we played her, we didn't need her. Because the deck is good. It's not just the Queen. So we are 11-0. Let's see if we could make a clean sweep into 12-0. I told you guys, right? I told you guys that this was going to go 12 wins. And it was going to take me to 12 o'clock. It's 11:26. So what's going to happen is we're going to lose the next 2 games, and then win or lose the final one. Yeah, I've seen this enough times. I know how it goes. Just trying to play Diablo Immortal here, and this run will just never end. Like, this is a great start. This is an excellent start. You can't ask for a better start. Especially against a non-ping class. Shout out for the parrot? Yeah, oh yeah.
Can't go round, gotta go.
Parrot is the best. Okay, that doesn't mean I want you now.
Fellow Red. That's not right.
Poke, pitchy, go, Jenna.
Which is trapped
I shouldn't. Could have saved it, but I know he's gonna play like his 1/1.
What's your last?
Okay, this taunt is very annoying. Okay, good.
It is not your time yet.
So we use our coin and we don't have board. We're in a very bad spot.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
I've got exotic wares and funnel cakes.
Could have popped the 2/1 for extra stats, but this way it saves it, right? Good, he's out of pirates. I don't want to use the evasive worm. It was good, but it was my only tempo. And I'm scared. So we're playing the card advantage game right now. We have Frostweave to draw. We have the Parrot to copy one of the spells at some point after we draw it.
Best shot.
We're just slowly using his stuff.
You want it? I got it.
King's on a friend. The whales of these
Now that we have initiative, I care a lot less about stuff. And we can start hurting. That is fine. All things are okay.
That's not a valid target. Shiva!
The cold can't stop me, neither can you.
That's fine. Oh shit, Billy? Wow. Didn't expect that. He can't hit the 5-1, and if he does hit the 5-1, oh, come on. That was a good top deck for him. I don't think it matters. Can't really do much. He needs a taunt. Yeah, it's about the best he can do, and it doesn't really matter. Because we have...
Loot? What more can I ask for?
You are something else.
GG. $12 wins! Flawless Mage Gladiator, our first 12-0 Mage run since whenever they started doing the frickin' achievement system. You guys keep saying that I say decks suck and then they go well. Well, here's a deck that I think was questionable, right? Nobody in chat believed me. One person. I think one person in chat thought this deck could, has a good chance of going 12. But I said this deck was probably going to go 12. Brand new asked. And I said, you know what? This deck will probably go 12. That's a very good chance. I don't know about more than 50%, but it was a very good chance. Why? You just saw all the discovers. And not just discovers, discover spells. So you could look at this deck and say, well, you don't have any really big spells. You have a Parrot that could, what, double Blizzard? It could do that one combo with the Arcane Overflow quite well, but that's kind of it. Whereas you should look at the deck and say, well, you have 4 discover spells. something's gonna work out. And that's what usually happened. You didn't even have to parrot most of the time. We just got ahead by the ridiculous spells. The parrot was our one layer of extra ridiculousness defense, and then we had the queen that was the second layer of extra ridiculousness defense. So we just had a lot of ridiculousness defenses. People were also worried about the lack of 2-drops. You saw that it didn't really matter. Like, we would miss our 2-drop and whatever. But more importantly, the people who were afraid of 2-drops weren't counting 1-drops. Bubbler's a 2-drop. Pelican Diver's a 2-drop. So we had 5 2-drops. We had 5 2-drops in this deck in total, which is fine. It's fine when you're creating a late game mage to have 5 2-drops essentially in the deck. And we also had 6 3-drops, which helped, right? And then we had exactly 4 4-drops and a whole bunch of 5, so we can always be sure we stabilize at some point. The meta's about combos. When we had the combos, we did not have as much combos as that freaking hunter, but we did stabilize, and we got a lot of luck. I don't think we had like that much luck. I felt like it was like that's why you don't hear me call 12 wins a lot. I think we get 12 wins around somewhere between 10 and 15% of the time, or 10 or 11 wins. 12 or 11 wins, like 15% of the time. And you don't hear me call 12 or 11 wins often at all. I probably call it maybe 5% of the time, maybe less than 5% of the time. And this may not look like the most ridiculous deck, but this is the deck that I chose to call 12 wins because there were so many rolls and so little weakness. Like, nothing exploits this deck. This deck can hold its own against any kind of deck. You saw the Hunter, we held our own. You saw some decks that tried to go big, we held our own, right? Like, we pushed when we needed to. We did the card advantage thing against other card advantage decks. We held against aggro. We could do everything because it has a good spine, it has a good foundational base, and then it has some ridiculous combos on top of it, right? Or potential for ridiculous combos. That's what you want to see. So this is a very good deck. And it got 12-0. I'm sure it took some luck to get 12-0, but I felt good about this deck going 12 wins in a way I usually don't about any deck. And if you're thinking, hey, ADWCTA, maybe you should think more decks go 12, no, because there's so much RNG that way more decks are going to end up as 12 that are actually supposed to be 7-win or 8-win decks, or even 9-win decks, right, than the actual 12-win deck.